Hey everyone, it's Sunday on Trans Youth Channel, which means it's me, Samantha, and the topic for this week is actually a really complicated one for me. There's going to be a lot of really jumbled ideas and things just going on, and yeah. I'm going to break up the video into two. The first one being like the philosophical premise and exactly what a name is, and then the second one is going to be my opinion and what I did with my name. So the philosophical premise has basically 3 steps of thought, where when you think about a name is a small little tiny thing that doesn't really do anything except label a larger icon. So it's kind of like your icon on your computer where it's like Internet Explorer or Firefox. You click on it and then it comes up to this larger thing. The name is an icon for the person. And it really has no significance on its own. If you just have the icon and there's no program behind it, there's really no point in having it. So with that in mind, you have to put something behind it. And in that sense, I think you have to live up to a name. You as a person are that program, and what the significance of the name depends on you, what you do with your life, how everything goes, and whether people remember your name for you or what's going on there. So I think that in that sense, you're kind of creating your name, and your name will at the end signify who you are and what you are. So you have to live up to it, but you also have to create it. It's kind of difficult. It's a topsy-turvy thing. That being said, my opinions on it are, I feel that a name is something you have to live up to, and you have to create a way for it to mean something, which means you have to do something. When you Google someone's name, like, I don't know, like Frank Sinatra, you get all of this stuff on this one particular guy that did a whole bunch for the entertainment industry, and everything about him happens. And then you get to like the 100th page on the Google thing, and you find that one guy who was named Frank Sinatra, did nothing with his life, and you've never heard of him. And the name doesn't really ring a bell in relation to that other guy. So I think that putting the effort into creating something that your name is memorable for, something that people can Google and just be like, oh, that's who they are, that's really cool, or I know this person because they did this. So that's really important to me. With that in mind, I didn't really change my name much, and I haven't done it officially because here in Wyoming it's a terrible thing to do. Like, it's a ridiculous process, and they won't even let you like go all the way. You'll end up with 2 names on your social security card, which makes no sense. So I haven't officially changed it yet, but what I'm changing it to is Samuel Joseph Logan to Samantha Vania Logan. And the reason I changed it all, like, the first name is pretty simple. It's Sam is androgynous in the first place, so I just switched to the female name. Totally fine. My last name remains my last name. Don't think any explanation is necessary. And then my middle name went from Joseph to Vania. The reason is because I feel that Joseph really had no meaning or anything like that to me, so there was really no point in keeping it. I wanted a name that I would not be able to live up to until it was written on my tombstone. I wanted something that had a lot of significance to me, and something that people would eventually remember me for. That being said, I also wanted it to be very personal, so I chose something that was family related. So I changed it from Joseph to Vania because, well, Vania is Latin for forgiveness. It's like the root word forgive. And the reason why I chose it was not just because it sounds cool, but I feel that throughout my life, I will have to live up to that name, that entity of forgiveness, in that I will be looking toward my father, who has disowned me due to embarrassment, and by creating an entity behind my name, I become someone who's worth it. And who would want to be embarrassed about that? I want to make it something that my father will not be embarrassed about. He'll be proud to have a daughter. And then the other way around, I don't think that I will be able to forgive my father for having disowned me for such a useless thing. So my middle name kind of has a lot of personal significance, familial significance, and things like that. So that's why I changed it to Samantha Venia Logan. It hasn't been officially done or anything like that, but that's the deal. Otherwise, if you have any other questions, feel free to post them to transyouthchannel@gmail.com. Just email us with the question, and then who knows, you might get it answered by 7 awesome trans people on Trans Youth Channel. That's pretty much it. And I have not gotten very many, and I know there's a ton of you, but I have a survey down here. Please, please, please do it. It would be a great service to me and to your community if you would help me out. If you want more information on that, my personal channel has plenty on it. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you, and if you watch me on my personal channel, Friday, and next week on Trans Youth. Alright guys, bye.